Welcome to Miss Trans Global 2020 Top 15 competition. My name part of the competition is the question and answer, where I asked the girls to tell us a little bit about their countries. The scores for this question and answer portion will be published on our website after the grand coronation day. The judges will score them over 20 points. It doubles the scores for the black beachwear and the evening gowns. So in Miss Trans Global, the interview section carries the higher point scores. It's about what you have to say than what you look like. I asked the top 15 finalists about issues affecting transgender people in their various countries. Here are the answers. Congratulations, making it into the top 15.
Thank you, Miss saHHara. Thank you so much to all the judges.
I'm going to ask you a few questions. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I'm Maria Bethany and I'm from Negros Oriental, Philippines. And yes, I'm a breadwinner of my family. And of course, I'm a public school teacher. I'm also a member of Lakanbini, which is an association of transgenders in the Philippines. And we are advocating our plans and platforms in different parts of our country. And of course, as a public school teacher, I'm also penetrating the rights and privileges of the LGBTQ community in my school, especially that I am a coordinator of gender and development.
In the Philippines, a lot of trans people, especially trans women, are denied entry into certain venues just because the ID card says male. My question to you is, what advice would you give to a young trans person coming up and watching trans women being denied entry into certain venues and into certain establishments?
I can set myself as a good example, especially that I am a teacher, transgender teacher. When I was hired, I got so many discriminations regarding my dress code, regarding my way of teaching my learners, that I have to be male enough, I have to be man enough in teaching them, especially that my gender assigned at birth is male. But definitely I fought and I kept on fighting for it. And right now, look at me, I'm still teaching in a public school. And yes, I can set myself as a good example to my learners, especially that my learners are composed not just of male and female, but definitely there are students or learners that are part of the LGBTQA community. And that is something that they have to think and they have to realize that nothing is impossible as long as they believe in themselves and they will fight for their rights and privileges as part of our community. And as they grow and as they age, I know that they can fight for themselves.
Congratulations, making it into the top 15.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
My name is Magdalene Mutapo. I'm from South Africa. I'm a social worker by profession. I've been working in the social services profession for over a decade. I'm very much passionate about development and the well-being of transgender women. I'm an advocate for human rights, and then I'm also passionate about discrimination. I'm writing a book, and then I'm hosting an online talk show.
So South Africa, compared to the rest of the continental Africa, has a more favorable condition for LGBT people, especially trans rights. Can you elaborate and tell us a little bit more about the situation when it comes to trans issues in South Africa?
I think South Africa, as compared to other countries, is doing fairly well. I cannot say things are okay, but then I think we are heading in the right step in direction. Because when you look at what we have in the Constitution, it says everyone is equal before the law. So I've seen quite a number of TV programs, government programs that have integrated LGBTI issues. And then when it comes to transgender issues, I believe it's something that is still coming because people are not really, they do not understand the topic so well, but I think we are still heading in the right direction.
Congratulations, making it into top 15.
Oh, thank you.
So, Yes, so can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself, please?
Certainly. So I'm Amy. I'm a musician full-time, and when I'm not doing music, I do research, advocacy, and work with journalists, businesses on trans health issues and human rights issues.
The question goes, the Australian and the Australian media in general, it's always very transphobic and always attacking young trans people. What advice would you give to a trans child growing up, seeing the visual that are channeled towards transgender people in Australia?
I'd absolutely agree that there's definitely a lot of transphobia in the media, and I've personally experienced that transphobia and discrimination that you see these news outlets churning. What I'd tell a young person who's concerned about that or affected by that is to look inwards rather than outwards. Look at who they are. Don't let other people influence who they should be, what they should be like. Trust their own judgment, and to have strong friends who love them without judgment, because the best friends at the end of the day will be there for you through it all and will love you unconditionally.
Congratulations, making it into top 15.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited.
Okay, cool. So could you tell the judges a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So my name is Camila Acevedo. I'm 28 years old. And I transitioned 8 years ago, so when I was 20. And I am from a small town called Crestview. And if you're from there, you don't call it Crestview, you call it Crestucky. And it's very redneck, very Christian, very Bible Belt. And it's where I'm from. And I used to hate it growing up. It was really hard, but now I love it. And let's see, what else? Like, I'm Puerto Rican, but I was born in America. And I do business management in LA. I live in Los Angeles currently. And yeah, I travel a lot for work, and also I just love, I'm a very spontaneous person, and I love traveling and being adventurous, and I just love being just like a fun individual person, and being a matriarch sort of also to my friends.
All right, so the question I'm going to ask you is, what advice would you give to a young person who is a transgender person in America today, growing up and seeing all the negative laws that are put in place by the government, and also the mothers of Black trans women?
So the advice I would give to the young transgender people is that I would say, I know it's really, really hard, but don't be silent. Be vocal, not only on social media, but with other people and in front of people. Be out, be open, be proud. I know it's harder. It's really hard to be out and open, and sometimes you just want to live stealth and just try to live quietly. But if you just live quietly, you won't make a difference for the future and for yourself. You really want to make a difference. Be out, be loud, be proud. Go in the streets, go to the rallies, and show that you support your community. And just, if you want to make a change in the world, you have to be that change. So that's the advice I would give.
And congratulations, making it into the top 15.
Thank you very much, Miss saHHara. I feel so overwhelmed because, again, this is an online pageant competition. It's just so amazing that I am performing well, and this is a testament that I have performed well in the competition.
Oh, that's great. So, okay, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am 33 years old. I'm living in a city called Marikina. It's a shoe capital of the Philippines. I'm the eldest of 4 children, and by profession, I am a writer. But I have been given the opportunity to actually become an actress. So from working behind the camera, I am blessed now to be seen in front of the camera acting and representing transgender women of all walks of life. I mean, the roles that I carry, I take it with all my heart, because I'd like to believe that this is a way for me to be able for the world and for the Filipinos most especially to see how diverse we are as a community. And so far, that is my thrust in my writing in my acting, I want to represent the community and let the people see how we shine.
The question is, in the Philippines, trans women are constantly, always being misgendered and sometimes refused entry into venues. What would you say to trans young children coming up?
If I were to give an advice to a young Filipino trans woman who encounters such situation, I'd like her to first compose herself, because strength comes from composing yourself. And then let her speak to the person who is hindering her from entering the vicinity. I'd like to believe that it is through communication that we see constant education with other people. It is through communication that we get to present who we are as people. It is through communication that we validate our being trans women. And through communication, I believe that the person who hinders her from entering will be able to appreciate what she is.
Congratulations, Ms. Diva, on making it into top 15. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Okay, can you please tell the judges a little bit about yourself in 45 seconds to 1 minute, please?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Okeke Alexandra Onyebuchi, aka Diva. I'm an indigene of Anambra State, Nigeria. I have a degree in English language, Kogi State University. I'm a fashion model, I'm an activist, and I'm an advocate. I love fashion, I love traveling, and I love art. And most importantly, I love helping people. And I think that's what makes me a very beautiful lady. Thank you.
So the Nigerian government passed a repressive law against LGBT people. So I want to find out from you, what are your views on how to survive and to cope the hardship of rejection by your government and also by society?
Thank you very much. I think the government is not inclusive enough. Like, they don't include LGBT persons, especially the trans persons, in decision makings and other things. So I think through strong activism and advocacy, because we with the right kind of voice, like we are strong, and with the right kind of voice through activism and advocacy, I think we could break through. And also, to ensure that we are safe and secured, there are steps and strategies we need to use, and we need to imbibe, like the inclusiveness and the collaboration with security operatives, and also to engage with other CSOs, and also we need to come together to with legal practitioners, because if we have a legal backup, I think we will be able to survive any harassment from the police or any other person. And also, I think health practitioners too. Thank you.
Congratulations, making it into the top 15.
I'm so happy.
Okay, please, could you tell the judges a little bit about yourself in 45 seconds to 1 minute, please?
Okay, my name is Danielle. I'm from Brazil, and I moved to Sweden to have better life, and I have now, and start work with YouTuber and model.
You're originally from Brazil. So Brazil holds the highest murder and violence against trans people. So could you tell us a little bit about your experience in Brazil, and also what advice will you give to young trans girls growing up in Brazil today?
Okay, everyone knows that the Brazil have a big problem with the trans women, because it's the most, the Brazil is the most who killers trans women in the world. And born in Brazil, this is not good, because you need to have afraid about yourself, and this is not good, because always I have friends, the people attack and spank and kill her, and this is not nice. And this is why I decide move. It's not easy be trans in Brazil.
Congratulations, making it into top 15.
So much, saHHara.
Great. So yes, can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
This is Nina Marie Similatan from Davao City. Born and raised in one of the provinces in Davao City, Monay, Davao Oriental. I'm a pageant enthusiast, I'm a model, and a blogger right now. And I always believe that in every task, in every problem, we will always be positive.
So the question is, in the Philippines, many trans women and young trans people are denied access to certain spaces. For example, entry into clubs or into venues because the ID cards in their passport or in their official government given document says male. What would you say to a young trans person coming up who is seeing this type of hate and discrimination against trans people and trans women in general?
Okay, for me, I would say to the young transgender just to be yourself. Spread your wings, because discrimination is an existing problem as it marginalizes and creates stigma not only for the humanity but for specific races. But what we can do to us to eliminate it? For me, respect. We must respect that we are trans, we are part of the LGBT community. To the young trans, that we must respect to them, we must respect us, because respect is a premier quality of human being. We must respect of each other as human beings, and we must have the right to those people who didn't know about transgender or LGBT community by having their education, because education means to impart knowledge by giving and taking to empower the uneducated. Thank you.
Congratulations, Duchess Golden, making it into the top 15.
Thank you.
Okay, tell the judges a little bit about yourself.
Growing up in a difficult society like Africa, I learned it the hard way. I learned my transition in the hard way. I learned becoming a woman a hard way. I learned living in the society a hard way. But I felt this was preparing me for a greater journey, a journey to help lead young trans people. So I feel and I see myself every day as an inspirer, someone who inspires the young people every day.
Can you please tell the judges and our audience a little bit about the life for trans women in Ghana or in West Africa in general? Because we know that neighboring countries like Nigeria has hostile laws in place against LGBT people. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and how this affects young people in your country?
In Ghana, we don't have laws against transgender people, but society have been brainwashed to discriminate and isolate us. We are jobless. Nobody wants to employ you as a transgender woman. The churches preach about you, calling us demons who came to possess young people. So it's very difficult to survive in Ghana. You get scared whether if you get killed when you wake up in the morning or you get attacked by the society. That is basically what we face, not just in Ghana, but all over West Africa.
Hello, Miss Trans Global Australia.
Hello, hello. How are you, Miss saHHara?
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, so I'm an actor, model, presenter, and also transgender advocate. I run a community group called Trans Sisters United. One of the projects that we actually completed was with the Sister Girls of the Tiwi Islands. So for people that don't know, the Sister Girls are the Aboriginal gender diverse people of Australia. So we did a project with them, which was amazing. And I love advocating for the trans community. And I'm also supporting another activist here in Melbourne, Miss Catalina, with the Trans Pride March here in Melbourne. So yeah, I love being involved with the community, and I love being actively engaged as well.
The Australian newspaper is vehemently against transgender people, and they continue to write hateful articles against transgender people. How would you empower a young transgender child coming up that is reading these headlines and thinking that they're not right?
I think historically that the world, including Australia and media in general, has portrayed trans people negatively for a really long time. And it's only now since the trans revolution over the past 5-10 years when there's been activists and positive role models in the community to show that we are authentic and real people. So I think what I would say to young trans people, or just to trans people in general, about advocating for themselves is that we need to be seen, we need to be shown as authentic, they need to have positive role models, and they need to have people that are quite proud and open to be themselves, and not just people on TV, not just pageant queens, but everyday trans people that can be role models for young trans people to show the media, to show the world that we are true and that we are real people.
Hello Nikki, congratulations making it into the top 15.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Nikki Normanson. I am from the Philippines and I am a marketing consultant, and right now I am traveling in Tokyo. I was a beauty queen back home. I joined a lot of pageants, and I use it as a platform to, to educate people around the Philippines about the plight of trans women in the Philippines. And I hope that this is something that's the next step for me is to be global.
The question I'm going to ask you is the same questions I've asked to the other Filipino contestants, and that is, as a trans woman in the Philippines and seeing other trans people being discriminated against, especially being barred from entering certain venues, and the fact that there is no SOGI bill to protect trans people or gender recognition laws, what would you say to a young trans person coming up who is seeing all of this negativity? What would you say to them?
Well, as a trans woman in the Philippines, I choose my battles well. I don't go to places where I'm not welcome. I go to places where I am embraced and welcomed with open arms. So my advice to the young trans women in the Philippines is to know where you are, knowing who you are, so that you can go to places where you are welcome, you are appreciated, and you will be loved. And you will see the world beautiful, and you will be embraced as who you are. That's my advice to the young trans women in the Philippines.
Congratulations on making it into the top 15.
Thank you.
So, can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself, please?
I'm 18 years old, and I'm the first openly transgender from my state, which I belong to, which is located in India. And I'm extremely dedicated person and positive-minded, and that's brought me up here.
So what part of India are you from?
I belong to a region called Northeast India. Traditions, the facial features, I'm an example. Everything's extremely different from the other side of India. Even our accent, it's different.
Yeah, it's slightly different. Yes, I thought so as well. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
India is very diverse. It's a huge country. So the question is, in India, they passed a law where trans people are fighting against because they feel that it's not inclusive enough in India. So my question to you, as the youngest contestant in this competition and from India, is what kind of law would you like to see your government passing for transgender people in order to include trans people to the mainstream society?
In my country, it's kind of so difficult, as we all trans women and the other LGBTQ community people just face these problems always, and this situation kind of in this pandemic, the people of LGBTQ community are facing a lot of difficulties because they're not only just rejected by the society, but also they're struggling through poverty because they doesn't get any education since their childhood went. Their parents came to know that they are kind of different from others. They started to disown them. If I win this competition, I think I can do something for them. I can provide at least a single day meal to them or a guidance for them for their better life. for better future. And I think I will not just only do this, but I will do collaborate with those leaders who are leading these communities in our country.
Congratulations on making it into the top 15.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So I want to know a bit more about you. Can you, and also let the judges and the audience know a little bit more about yourselves.
My name is Aliyah Buruka. I'm living currently in Washington, D.C., USA. I'm a 21 years old trans woman who is currently studying for medical assistant. Hopefully, I will be finished by the end of this year. I'm gonna be, certificated as a medical assistant. That's my goal for this time, during this hard time that we are, we are living with the COVID-19 and all of that. So hopefully, I hope in God and, all the good vibes that I will be finished by that. Also, a little bit about myself is that I'm, like a social person. I really like to, make friends. I think like my main theme is helping people, because I think this is why I'm trying to go into the medical field, because I feel that helping people is one of the most important things.
The question is, so in the US, for example, lots of trans women are being murdered, especially Black trans women. Even though it's supposed to be the first world, a lot of trans women are still heavily discriminated against. What advice do you have for young trans women coming up?
So my advice for all the trans women that are living in USA is to never be quiet whenever something bad is happening to them. Just speak up, go to the different organizations that are around their community. Always there are friends, talk about the issues that are the troubles that you are going through your life. Because if you don't speak whatever you are going through, nobody's going to know on what is going on in your life. So my advice to you is to please speak up. Don't be afraid. Nobody is going to judge you for who you are. There are some laws which is going to protect you. Go to your family, go to whoever is close to you and speak to them. So that way we all can find a safe place for you. Don't be afraid, because like all our sisters are around us. And believe me, if you come to me, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna try to make you to feel safe. And that way you're going to save your life.
Congratulations, making it into top 15.
Thank you.
So, could you tell the judges and the audience a little bit about yourself?
My name is Talia. Everybody knows that already. And I come originally from the Philippines. My family immigrated here to Canada when I was 13. I had an incredible time living in Canada since then. I'm also an actor and artist, primarily a musician. But when I'm not working in those fields, I work as a fashion stylist as well. So yes.
The question I have for you is, Canada is known to be the beacon of equality. What would you tell someone who is not Canadian about trans issues and trans rights? What are the difficulties that trans people face in Canada?
Absolutely. Thanks for the question. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Canada is a forefront in LGBTQIA+ community, and we thank Justin Trudeau for that. And it's been such an incredible life for LGBTQI+ community here. Although we are living in a place where it's socially accepted, it doesn't discount the fact that we still have transphobia, homophobia, and racism in our country. And this is something that we are trying to dismantle and change. So what I would say to everyone else that's not from Canada, you are welcome to Canada. Come to Canada, because if you are able and willing, this is a place of safety and camaraderie. But keep in mind, we are still fighting the good fight of equality and changing the minds and hearts of everyone in our country for acceptance and love. Thank you.
Hi, aloha, congratulations, making it to the top 15.
Oh, hello, Miss saHHara. Thank you. I'm very grateful.
All right, so the first question is, can you, in 45 seconds, tell our audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am Aloha Filipina. I come from the Paradise Island of Boracay. It's in the Philippines. And I am fighting for trans women rights. I am a pioneer activist in these islands. And I will promote our goal to survive, to have an opportunity to work as in office or in the local government units, everything like that. So I'm promoting our rights in this island.
Okay. So in the Philippines, I noticed when I have visited, trans women are not respected in certain venues. They're not even allowed to enter certain venues because the gender marker on their passport says male. What advice can you give to a young trans person coming up, seeing that happening in the Philippines?
Well, the first advice I can give to my fellow trans women is to be active. To be active, like the gender recognition law, to be revised, because that's what I am fighting for, you know, because the conversion of most ethnic group in the Philippines into Christianity and or Islam are resulting of discrimination by the trans community. So if you're in a Christian country, like the politicians is also Christian, it is really a big fight. It's really hard. So the first thing that we can do first is to revise the law. We have to push the gender recognition law. And that's it. Thank you so much.
As you can see, the girls are all super intelligent. I am so proud of each and every one of them. So the next competition is the Black Beachwear competition. Our judges will score them 5 point to 10 points based on their presentation and their Black Beachwear costumes. All our finalists will catwalk to a music by a stunning, super talented transgender singer-songwriter and the winner of Miss Alternative London, Jerry Love. Please follow her social networking media listed below. Here are top 15 finalists catwalking in their Black Beachwear to a music by Jerry Love titled Hooked.
They say there's something wrong. I pray they come along. They want
Trans Global, Philippines, Maria Roberta Thompson.
get out my way. Don't wanna be alone, but I pray you're on my side. You pray I lost my way, but you just failed to put me down. 'Cause I'm gonna make you hook on me 'cause I'm better. Hook on me 'cause I'm stronger. Hook on me 'cause I got you. Hook on, hook on, hook on me. I'm gonna make you hook on me 'cause I'm better. Hook on me 'cause I'm stronger. Hook on me 'cause I got you. Hook on.
Miss Trans Global, South Africa. Semakalen Smamelkata.
They say there's something wrong. I pray they come along. You pray I lost my way,
Australia, Amy McCarthy.
Cause I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on me cause I'm stronger. Hook on me cause I got you. Hook on me. I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on me cause I'm stronger. Hook on me cause I got you. Hook on.
Miss Transglobal USA, Camila Acevedo. Miss Transglobal Philippines, Mela Franco Harbijan. Miss Transglobal Nigeria, Diva Bucci. Miss Transglobal Sweden, Danieli Drugi. Miss Transglobal Philippines, Nina Marie Similata. Vessel Gold.
You're on my side. You pray I lost my way, but you've just failed to put me down. Cause I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on me cause I'm stronger. Hook on me cause I got you. Hook on me. I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on
Australia, Rebecca Lovegood.
You pray I lost my way, but you just failed to put me down. Get out my way. Get out my way. Down. 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 Cause I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on me cause I'm stronger. Hook on me cause I got you. Hook on, hook on, hook on me. I'm gonna make you hook on me cause I'm better. Hook on me cause I'm stronger. Hook on me cause I got you.
Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Nikki Normanson. Miss Trans Global, India, Victoria Tyne. Miss Trans Global, USA, Alia Buruka. Miss Trans Global, Canada, Thalia Altura. Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Aloha Filipina. What a brilliant round. Oh my God, the girls, they all performed so well. Absolutely stunning. So what do you think? Who are your top 10 so far? Leave your comments below and, please be kind to all the contestants. The next round is the evening gown competition. Our 6 distinguished judges will score the contestants from 5 points to 10 points like they did in the Black Beachwear round. And here are contestants in their evening glamorous gowns. Transbeautyqueen Global, Philippines, Maria Robethany Thompson. Global, South Africa, Semakaleng Sma Mothapo. Miss Trans Global, Australia, Amy McCarthy. Miss Trans Global, USA, Camila Acevedo. Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Mela Franco Harbijan. Miss Trans Global, Nigeria, Diva Bucci. Miss Trans Global, Sweden, Danieli Drugi. Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Nia Marie Simalatan. Miss Trans Global, Ghana, Vessel Golden. Trans Global, Australia, Rebecca Loveday. Trans Global, Philippines, Nikki Normanson. Global, India, Victoria Tain. Global USA, Alia Buruka. Miss Trans Global, Canada, Thalia Altura. Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Aloha Filipina. Wow, that was amazing. I love their gowns. Which gowns are your favorite so far? Please tell us in the comments below. Unfortunately for 5 girls, this is where the journey ends. The girls are not going to continue to the next round to winning Miss Trans Global. But don't remember that you're all worthy of winning this title. And remember, you can always join the competition again. So please come back and compete because you're all good enough to be our Miss Trans Global. But I'm sorry, this is the end of your competition. So now it is time. The judges have spoken and we have listened. In no particular order, here are our official top 10 finalists for Miss Trans Global 2020. Miss Trans Global, USA, Camila Acevedo. Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Maria Roberthani Thompson. Miss Trans Global, Nigeria, Diva Bucci. And the next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Canada, Thalia Altura. The next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Nina Marie Similatan. And the next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Sweden, Danieli Drugi. The next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Ghana, Vessel Golden. The next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Philippines, Mela Franco Harbison. The next contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, South Africa, Semakaleng Sma Milthapo. And the final contestant to make it through is Miss Trans Global, Australia, Rebecca Loveday. So there you have it. Those are our top 10 finalists. They will go on to compete for the first ever 5 coveted titles. Baroness Global, runner-up, Miss Trans Global 2020, Countess Global, 3rd runner-up, Miss Trans Global 2020, Marchioness Global, 2nd runner-up, Miss Trans Global 2020, and Duchess Global, 1st runner-up, Miss Trans Global 2020, and our first ever Queen Global, Miss Trans Global 2020. Oh, I'm so excited to know who the judges have picked. So you will find out in the next show, the Grand Coronation Day, and the top 10 contestants competing for the 5 coveted titles. But we'll have all our contestants back on that final show. We look forward to sharing that grand finale with you. Leave your comment below. Tell us who you want to be in your top 5 and what titles you want them to win. And remember to keep your comment kind and polite. Thank you all for watching. My name is Miss saHHara. Bye-bye.